Ready? Go.
Hey guys, Ronnie and Mindy here with R&M Arms in Minko, Oklahoma. It is Monday, May 5th, and we are here for our second drawing of the day. And we're doing the Ruger Mark IV 2245 Light with the CMMG Def Can 22 suppressor and 225 rounds of subsonic ammo. Tax stamp is included. 200 tickets in the hopper. Last one will be the winner.
Good luck. I'm gonna grab 180 of them.
Thomas Norton, Greg Hill, Lee Passmore, Landon Chappell, Kevin Schultz, Wesley Reed, Daniel Stuckey, Carol Dobson, Tommy Stein, Thomas Norton, Joel Lamar, EV Paint and Repair, Dusty Rhodes, Chisholm Johnson, Jack Cattle Service, Brad Elliott, Lee Passmore, Aiden Schultz, Thomas Norton, Dixie Perkins, Derek Sumner, Thomas Norton, Lee Passmore, Kenny Looney, Thomas Norton, Daniel Stuckey, Thomas Norton, Colby Petty, Jason Schieber, Daniel Lamy, Lee Passmore, Shannon Mogg, Daniel Stuckey, Jason Schieber, Carol Dobson, Thomas Norton, Daniel Stuckey, Thomas Norton, Brad Elliott, Wesley Reed, Theron Dobson, Tanner Toho, Kevin Schultz, Logan Guth, Joe Johnson, Thomas Norton, Carol Dobson, Joe Lamar, Robert Ketchum, Jack Cattle Service, Derek Sumner, Carol Dobson, Josh Jenkins, Sophia Ramirez, Kenny Looney, Derek Sumner, Kenny Looney, Lee Passmore, Daniel Lamy, Brad Elliott, Tori Thomas, Thomas Norton, Shannon Mogg, Robert Ketchum, Daniel Stuckey, Jason Schieber, Joe Johnson, Tanya Stein, Bonnie Moreland, Thomas Norton, Derek Sumner.
Back just in time.
All the phones started ringing. Brandon McLemore, Kenny Looney, Landon Chappell, Daniel Lamy, Chisholm Johnson, Les Bell, Thomas Norton, Daniel Stuckey, Lee Passmore, Thomas Norton, Daniel Stuckey, Jason Eden, Carol Dobson, EV Paint and Repair, Seth Wallace, Kenny Looney, EV Paint and Repair, Joel Lamar, Logan Guth, Daniel Stuckey, Landon Chappell, Daniel Stuckey, Thomas Norton, Les Bell, Sam Tarver, Aiden Schultz, Colby Petty, Lee Passmore, Kenny Looney, Thomas Norton, Daniel Lamy, Lee Passmore, Landon Chappell, Michael Peralt, Thomas Norton, Les Bell, Jason Eden, Lee Passmore, Dylan Cohout, Daniel Stuckey, Daniel Lamy, Les Bell, Thomas Norton, Kenny Looney, Carol Dobson, Dusty Rhodes, Carol Dobson, Thomas Norton, Jason Schieber, Daniel Stuckey, Bonnie Moreland, Daniel Stuckey, Samuel Tarver, Dixie Perkins, Thomas Norton.
Here we go.
Dusty Rhodes, Greg Hale, Thomas Norton, Lee Passmore, EB Paint and Repair, Carol Dobson, Thomas Norton, Kevin Schultz, Michael Peralt, Carol Dobson, Thomas Norton, Joel Lamar, Sophia Ramirez, Tori Thomas, Thomas Norton, Lee Passmore, Holly Rackley, Lee Passmore, Carol Dobson, Les Bell, Thomas Norton, Corey Culpepper, Daniel Stuckey, Lee Passmore, Gavin Hayslip, Tommy Stein, Carol Dobson, Kenny Looney, Carol Dobson, Thomas Norton, Tommy Stein.
Getting down to the end. So I can get some more.
Joel Lamar, Kenny Looney, Lee Passmore, Derek Dieterman, Brandon McLemore, Daniel Stuckey, Thomas Norton, Brad Elliott, Gavin Hayslip, Thomas Norton, Lee Passmore, Thomas Norton, Carol Dobson, Derek Dieterman, Thomas Norton, Kenny Looney, Daniel Stuckey, Eric Ladyman, Thomas Norton.
I left two, I think.
Holly Rackley, Carol Dobson, Dylan Cohout, Colby Petty, Corey Culpepper, Thomas Norton, Landon Chappell, Brad Elliott, Thomas Norton.
3 left.
3 left. Last 3.
I can get it spinning good.
Dusty Rhodes.
2 left.
Last 2. Tanya Stein. And the winner is Thomas Norton. Congratulations, Thomas. You won the purple Ruger Mark IV with the 22 can and ammo. So come see us sometime this week and do the paperwork for that.
Tax stamps included. The next game is a really cool kind of high-end game.
It is a Shadow Systems MR920 Combat. It has the threaded barrel, the Holosun 507K. Ronnie did sight it in, lined up the green. It's a green dot. He lined it up with the sight, so it's ready to go.
3 reticles on it.
Takes Glock mags, 15 round Glock 19 mags. So super cool little gun, lightweight. And 200 tickets on this one at $10 a piece, and that one will start now.